Okay, I'm going to show you how I make kefir using the organic coconut water, and I get that from Costco, organic. Get it in these boxes of six pack. It makes the flavor amazing. It tastes a lot better, I think, than the kefir water, the coconut water that is not refrigerated. This is refrigerated. So I'll show you how this is done. I'll include a link on where to get these. This is like a small mason jar. It's got a little lid, and this has I'll show you it's a strainer cup. And I've had this sitting for about 24 hours now. So what you can do is you want to taste this and see if it's too sweet, then it hasn't fermented long enough. And if it's really bitter, then either you've let it sit too long, or maybe you need to take some of the kefir grains out to get it just right. So it's definitely not too sweet, so it's ready to go. So what I'll do is pour this into this other jar, this other mason jar. I've got all the ingredients here. While this is pouring, I'll tell you that I have real salt. There's, you could get some Celtic salt. Definitely you don't want to use Morton salt, that's been bleached, and that's just not, I can't imagine that being any good for you. So I like the Redmond real salt. Okay, so you can kind of see it's got little holes there, so it's a strainer lid. And then this peels off, and you can see, you might be able to see some of the grains that are in there. And I'll actually pour a little bit more of this. Okay, good enough. Then what I do is with this, I'll replenish it with one of these. I mean, the one nice thing about these sizes is that everything else fits. Send that back down there, so pour that in there. Okay. And then you feed it with 1 scoop, or like 1 teaspoon of sugar. And this is organic cane sugar. Yeah, get something that's not bleached. Organic is great. Just cane sugar. Pour that in. Okay, I just get this from the grocery store. You can also buy it online. Put this lid back on, and a little cover. Give it a little swirl. You might be able to see some of that swirling around there. And then set that to the side, and that's ready now for the next day. Now I take this, put some salt in it, of the, like I said, the Redmond real salt. The Sweet Drops, Sweet Leaf, vanilla. I like vanilla cream, but there's a variety of flavors, but it's the stevia. So we'll put 2 droppers of that in there. I like to use some maple syrup. I get that from Kirtland, from Costco. Just about maybe that much, not a whole lot. And then I've already sliced up 2 limes. So I'll squeeze them in there. And one thing I've discovered, wonder if any of you have discovered this as well, that once you have one in there, so I've already squeezed this, right? Once I've squeezed these 2. Now put them together, I still get some good juice out of there. And now those are done. And one more. Squeeze that in. Set that to the side because I'll use that again. And that one. Put that back in there. Okay. And then stir that around. It's pretty full. You could put some ice in here to cool it down some. But it is now ready to drink now, or I refrigerate it, and after maybe half an hour, it's nice and cool. But it's delicious.